Gillingham today, doing a CEX game hunt challengey thing. But this one, no challenge, no budget, no nothing. Just going to go in and see what games get my attention, if any at all. And hopefully, add some nice games to the collection. Never know me luck. Might get a Wii U title I don't get towards that full Wii U PAL set. Might not. And of course, as always, I'll be having a look out for the PS3. So let's go check out the CEX here in Gillingham. Approaching the CEX here in Gillingham High Street. Of course, always take a good look into the window here. And this game here, right, Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time, right, it's a Nintendo Switch game. But the question is this, it's produced by a company called Super Rare, right? So is this game actually any good? Or is it a game people are just picking up and collecting because it's on a Super Rare label? Drop me in the comments, guys. Let me have your thoughts on that, because I'm not really in touch with Switch games. Cheers. Carrying on, not much more in the window. Although these did catch my eye here. Look at them glasses. The shark goggles. No price on them, though. Good job, really. A few nice games, actually, in the glass cabinet here. Starting off with Sonic 2 there. Strider 2. US Gold did that. Sword of a Million. An RPG there for £20. A few other Mega Drive games tucked away at the back there. But this caught my eye here, look. Zombie Ate My Neighbours. Now this game is released obviously by Konami back in the day. Now it's a game I never have played, right? Loose cart this was, £22. I've never played it. I remember being quite hyped back in the day, and I think it got very well received. I think it got great reviews and stuff, but let me have your thoughts. Zombie Ate My Neighbours, any good? Let me know in the comments, please. It looks decent, but at £22 for a loose cart, let's have your thoughts. Carrying on, Super Ghouls and Ghosts there, £60, boxed and complete. That there, look, Kirby's Pinball Land. I played this back in the day, and I really enjoyed it. Yes, you did just see that Metal Gear Solid game on the Game Boy there. It was £165. I kid you not. Anyway, moving on. Nice few Dreamcast games, but there's this one, right? Not a rare title by any stretch of the imagination, but let's just reminisce for a moment, guys. Let's just go back and remember what a great game Silent Scope was and still is. I mean, I had it on the Dreamcast, absolutely quality game. I think I've still got it on the PS2 as well, but the arcade, come on, that scope on the arcade machine. What a game, people. What a game. Oh, absolutely amazing. A few PS1 games here. A Grand Theft Auto 2 there. Now, who remembers the original Grand Theft Auto? It was the top-down view, wasn't it? Very good, very nice. 2D and the rest of it. Thoroughly enjoyable games. And then moving along the shelves, we make our way to the Nintendo Wii section. And of course, more importantly, the Wii U and GameCube. Took a look at the Wii U titles, as I always do, guys, because you never know. Did I pick up a game for my Wii U collection? I think I might have done. Spoiler there, guys, spoiler. But anyway, moving on. A few nice GameCube games. But look at this, right? Legend of Zelda, right? Twilight Princess, £85. Obviously, I can get the upscaled version on Wii U now, which would be my preference. But in terms of the Zelda games, I've never played this Twilight Princess. Is it any good? Link to the Past on the SNES is probably my favourite, to be honest. I just love that 2D-ness of it all. But your favourite Zelda game, excluding Breath of the Wild and the very latest release. So have your thoughts, please, people. Placing that back in position and carrying on. A few Wii U games. Now I always have a look at the Wii U games because you never quite know what you're going to find. And as always, looking along these shelves and stuff at the various games, if there's something you spot that is a good game, drop it in the comments, please. Now the House of the Dead 2 and 3 returns there. I raved about that on that Wii U video I did. I looked at this, Legends of WrestleMania. I bought that back in the day. Can I find it? Can I, heck? It's got to be in a box somewhere in one of my lofts somewhere. So I've got my main loft in the house. I've been told by Mrs. OG that I've got stuff stashed up there that's game related. So I really must make the effort, get them ladders out and go exploring my own little loft spaces. Because hey, there's little games tucked away, I've been told. So it'll be worth my efforts. Bit of 50 cent there on the PS3. Now, always, guys, I crack on and on about the PS3. Still an absolutely great looking system, amazing games, but more importantly, amazing prices. Honest, you just cannot go wrong with this system at all. Now, on this trip to the Gillingham CEX, I'll pick up a few titles, and some of which may well just be PS3 titles. But hey, you know something? You're probably not surprised by that, are you, guys? Oh, no. Anyway, as always, look at these games I'm showing you. Is there any I should have picked up? Drop me in the comments, please, alright? Because, I mean, together, you guys, your knowledge on these PS3 games is pretty awesome. I mean, I know a couple of guys on this channel, in particular, really do just collect for the PS3. So, I'm always intrigued to hear what your suggestions are for future collectibles, which ones to get now, and all that sort of stuff in terms of values. Because you the guys, you know your stuff, so share it on here and let's get chatting, guys, as always. But anyway, that concludes really this CEX visit. I go back out into Gillingham High Street now, and let's get back and see what I got. Just visited the CEX there, got a few nice games which I'll show you all shortly. But I'm gone for a pint, guys. I'm waiting till I get home. It's so hot. It's lovely outside, so I'm not going to sit in a pub. But I did bring the missus and myself into a Costa. So I've ordered a nice cold frappe. So I'll get this down me, and we'll get back to the games room, guys. So that concludes Gillingham CEX. All in all, not too bad there. A nice little range of games, some decent retro stuff in the cabinet and what have you. But let's get back now to OGDuffy Towers and see exactly what games I've purchased to add to the collection, guys. Oh yes, let's go. Back from Gillingham CEX, and I'll pick some titles up, guys. All in all, wasn't a bad CEX, to be fair. Quite a nice few retro bits in the old cabinet there, which is always nice to see. And anyway, plenty of PS3 as well. But anyway, I've got 3 titles, guys. Only 3. But one very interesting one that I'm particularly keen to play, and one for that Wii U collection, guys. Oh yes, another tick off that full Wii U power set. Because you know what? It's got to be done. It'd be rude not to. Anyway, guys, let's go grab a beer and let's show you what I've got. On to those there pickups. Nothing special on the beer front, guys. I've really got to go into that Eastern European store and pick up some different beers. Because we do like to sample the different tastes of the beer world here on the OGDuffy channel. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get to them there pickups. Fully hydrated now. Let's crack on. Okay, very first game. There's only 3 pickups. It's a PS3 title. It's nothing spectacular. It was £1.50 and it's called Body Count. Now, I remember Body Count being Ice-T even. Ice-T's band, Body Count. I had the original CD, his original album on CD, which since got banned because there's someone there called Cop Killer. So, I don't know, it's probably a bit of a rarity now. Anyway, we digress. I don't know anything about this at all. I just saw it and I know I haven't got it. It was £1.50. I thought, let's give it a go. Intense arcade firefights. Deploy a powerful arsenal of weapons in campaign co-op. At the end of the day, it's a shoot 'em up. It's, you know, a first-person shooter. So, for £1.50, you know what? I no longer judge a game by its price. Like Resistance, The Fall of Man, that is £1 in CEX. Oh, You're probably bored of me mentioning it in my vlogs and that, but for £1, it's an amazing game. So, for £1.50, oh my god, how good is that going to be? Watch, I'm really going to be disappointed now, aren't I? Second one, another PS3 title, but this one, I don't own, obviously, but I picked it up purely based on the synopsis, reading the synopsis. And I thought, that sounds really, really good. I also know this is available on PS4 as well, because I briefly looked at the PS4 titles and I spotted it and I thought, oh, do I get it on the PS4? Or do we go old school and go PS3? Well, you know me, I went for the PS3 version. And it is this. £3 whole pounds. Square Enix produced this game, and it's called Murdered Soul Suspect. Now this sounds intriguing. From the sounds of the sort of synopsis, you're like a detective from the Salem Police Department, and I think you get murdered, but you're like a ghost, and you come back as a ghost to solve your own murder. I just thought, wow. That is going to be weird, isn't it? So I'm holding out big things for this. I just think it sounds awesome. And hey, for £3, surely it can't be 3 times as good as that previous pound title I mentioned. Like I say, I'm just loving the PS3. The games are so cheap, and you just can't go wrong. Of course, all complete as always, mate. I know, cheap as chips. Jump on board with a PS3. And then finally, my friends, oh yes, a Wii U title. Now, those that watch the channel know I'm going for that full Wii U power set. I am not far off it now. I'm getting there. We're getting into sort of a, it's got to be 20-ish titles to go, I guess. Well, I could count them, but I'm being lazy tonight. It's midweek after all. And it is this. Let's get this added to the shelf. But before we do that, it's that one there. Look at that. By Namco. Tank. This, I could be wrong. Was this an arcade game? Anyway, I've heard pretty good things about this. It looks good fun. I'm guessing you're a tank whizzing around shooting other tanks. Or helping tanks shoot your tank. I don't really know. But anyway, guys, that was on the shelf there in Gillingham, and it is complete. It's got the manual and everything else. So again, it's just very nice to get another Wii U title off that collection. £48. Now, not long ago, was this about £52, I recall. So, hey, bit of a drop on the price on that one. Anyway, get this added to the shelf. That therapeutic moment I enjoy so much, and it is adding another one of these bad boys to the collection. So it is T for Tank, which means it's going to sit in right here. So it's going to live between Super Smash Brothers, very respectable title, and Tekken Tag Tournament. So let's get him in there. So there you go, Tank. Welcome to my full Wii U power set, get in there collection. Happy days. 3 games added to the collection there from my little jaunt to Gillingham CEX. I'll be honest, that Tank game I've been looking at for a long time. It looks a good game actually, and it's one I'll probably give a play this weekend. If I get round to it, of course. Then, as for them 2 PS3 games, to be honest, I mean, the first one there, the body count, £1.50. I thought, I don't own it. It's £1.50. You know what I mean? You can't go wrong really with these games. And of course, and that Murdered Soul Suspect. I'm just intrigued by that because I think that sounds a really interesting concept for the game and stuff. So if you've played it before, drop in the comments. Am I about to be in for a major disappointment, or am I in for something rather special, guys? Anyway, if you've done already, do so. Hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share, do all that great stuff you do. But more importantly, as I said, comment. Honestly, what pickups have you had late? All that stuff, just let me know. Are these games any good that I've got, you know? Do you collect for the Wii U? Let's engage in conversation, people. Anyway, I've been OGDuffy. You've been awesome, as always. And as always, guys, this beer is for you. See you on the next one. All the best. Have a great week. See you next time. Cheers.